Hi, Scott. I'd like to ask you, how do you divide your time?
Well, if I ever stopped, being on social media and I actually had other time, I would. To me, dividing my time is really actually staging it. If I don't schedule it, if I don't say, okay, an hour I'll spend on the computer, I'll spend the whole time on it. And for me, that's screwing my priorities up because my son is my world, and it's not being there is what counts. It's being present with him, emotionally with him, and he'll call me on it. He'll say, "Dad, are you tweeting?" Then he'll say, "Are you tweeting about me?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I can do that." But you've got to. It's all in moderation. And when I started on Twitter, especially, I set a standard, an expectation. I was there all the time. So now, when I take 5 hours to reply to a tweet, people are almost let down. I set the standard wrong, so I would do the moderation right from the start. Consistency is great, every day is great, but I would manage it and almost make it a reward because I enjoy it. So break it down and then set a boundary for yourself.
Excellent. And so when you are setting aside time to work, and how would you set out your percentages of amount of time that you spend building relationships or writing books, blog posts?
It's a good question because TweetDeck is the biggest killer for most of us because you have it running in the background. So every time something comes up, it's and you go running towards it. I have to turn that off. Luckily for me, relationship building is my business. Like, I'm the CRO of my company. I'm the chief relationship officer front marketing. My job is to build relationships, and that's a very cool job to have. But writing, like when I wrote the book, I just wrote it 2 months ago. I had to turn everything off and schedule it. I really had to do a reward system. 2 hours of writing means I can go an hour on Twitter afterwards. And really, it sounds almost silly, like you're managing a child, but we all are inside. And since I ran the show, I have nobody to answer to. And that's the biggest challenge, is being accountable to yourself. And you got to set up the rewards to do it.
Excellent. Thanks so much, Scott.
My pleasure.